Also, here's me getting very confused by, one, the little symbol on the mini-map, and two, what very much looks to be like something I need to be dealing with right now. Doing my best. The best part is it almost seems to work sometimes. You can see the ring go red. It's just like, oh,
yeah.
if only I could cheese it. Although it turns out that really wouldn't have mattered all that much.
Yeah, it wouldn't have done anything. Spoiler alert, it rotates that platform.
I was like, well, I did something. Let's do something else. Oh, not that.
Yay, faulty jump controls.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway. There's pretty much no way in hell to get over there.
Let's be sure.
See? Oh.
Dun 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 dun.
I think we did that backwards.
The price is wrong, leading man.
Yep. Not touching that one.
Fine, then.
Yeah.
Be that way. See if
I shall. And so we're out, thank God. Now we have to deal with another one of these little bridge puzzles. This one, of course, is going to throw in a new wrinkle.
Yep,
just to be difficult.
They're good for that.
Whoa. Bad wall. So as you can see, there is a bombable section on the other side, which means we're going to have to wait for the cycle to continue again. Gimme.
Yoink. I officially dub it the Yoink Chain.
And then, surprise! She didn't expect that.
That happens to me every time I try to cross that chasm. Even though I know what I'm supposed to do, that still happens to me every time. There's something about the depth perception of it, I think. Or maybe it's just a bug that doesn't launch you far enough. I don't know.
Yeah, as long as you have a charged portal, it should be working correctly. I don't know, I still had to use the wings there at the end. I don't know if that really did anything, or if I just did it because I was scared. It could be either.
So you're rewarded for solving this complicated puzzle by...
possibly the worst fight in the game.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously, this rivals anything we've done before. It's not cool. I don't know how to say anything more than that. Stone form, really helpful, and again, it's going to be sort of the same elements we've seen before, only just more dickish than ever.
Yes. It's, this is my second most hated fight, outside of that one in the Twilight Cathedral.
The two convicts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is pretty bad, especially considering how little health you have at the time.
Exactly.
This one, considering how much health we have right now, is still just butt hard.
Exactly. It's that's why it's the second worst. Because at the very least you're powered up, but shitload of good it does you.
Yeah, that's true. Here you can see that I'm making a couple of the same rookie mistakes. I think we're going to see his new ability here. There it is. So when they lost their armor and shield, they can actually grab their mace and do a sort of tornado, a the barbarians from Diablo or various other games. But they do the spinny tornado of doom, and it's pretty buff and mean.
And it'll send your ass flying across the room.
And it's definitely fast too. It's also pretty damn difficult to avoid.
I think you can interrupt it by using the horn, but at this stage in the game, you're not even thinking about that item.
Yeah, the horn is just might as well not exist. Here you can see they decide to spawn another one with a bunch of undead, which is pretty effed up. And check out how bad these things are. Like, a full chaos meter does not even really damage them very much. He's still probably got multiple volleys to go. Or not, but still, it wasn't completely dead.
And it wasn't nearly close enough.
Serious. And another. Oh, I'm wrong. It's 2. So, yeah, the final thing is 2 of these guys at once. And this is where it just gets redonkulous.
Extremely. I mean, there's one strategy that I didn't try that maybe I could have considered, and that was trying to run between them and try to get them to hit each other with their hammers. But I honestly don't know if that would work.
Well, I do think they do damage to each other. I just don't know if it's a lot. Like, it may not be comparable to when they hit you. Thankfully, there are some recharges around the side, but you'll see that even that's not even going to be enough. Also, in a few seconds, I believe I will demonstrate a new ability. There it is. That's Affliction, and it actually does a pretty good amount of damage to him if you ever saw back there. You saw, I think he lost his main armor and his shield, and it's still going. Of course, that does mean he's now a crazy whirlwind tornado of death while I'm still dealing with the other guy, but, you know, whatever. Not like you can control that.
Yeah, I actually ended up not getting Affliction in my playthrough because Stone Skin gives you so many benefits, and you can turn it on and off.
Yeah.
That I just focused my energies on upgrading that.
Oh, I won't lie. Stone Skin is probably a much, much better option. I really only grabbed it because one, I'd never even seen it, and 2, I was pretty certain people in the LP would want to see at least see it once, even if I never use it again. Oh God, will you please die? No, he's just gonna get more annoying.
What else is new?
Glad to see at least I've used the hell out of my Meteor Strike now.
Yep, it's my one of my favorite moves in the game for a reason.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend picking up Meteor Strike early on. Now that I've played through this once before, that probably would be one of my quickest upgrades. It's really cheap too. Alright, we're done, and our reward is the tower portion.
Oh,
although
boy.
Thankfully it's not that bad at all.
Nope, it sure isn't.
Plus, if I remember correctly, this has one of your favorite uses of portals in the whole game in it, actually.
Yes, it does.
Although, let's be fair, it's not like there are that many more uses of portals.
No, we're pretty far into the dungeon as it is.
The hell's up here? Nothing. Yay! Glad I showed that off.
I'm sure there's something over there later.
And here's a little bit of exploring. Not really quite sure what to do, so I figured I'd just run around the environments, figure things out. Definitely something back there. I'm sure I can put a portal there. This here's the elevator. We'll be dealing with it in a little bit. And over here we have the rest of the puzzle, which I'll just pretend I'm demonstrating here instead of realizing way too late what I did wrong. Also good to know that portals don't work with water.
If they wanted to make this tower unbeatable, they could have just, submerged it. Because water is portal-proof.
It's true. Alright, so we'll do this puzzle for realsies. Come back here. Rise, my portal.
From your grave?
Yeah, your watery grave.
Interesting. Now, this is cool. This is the single most clever use of portals in the whole entire game.
Yep, and it will never get better than that.
No, it won't. but I respect it for what it is. I give credit where it's due.
I would give more credit if they used the portal much more sparingly and all of them were of that level of interesting.
Well, I can't argue with that. But they had to make...
However...
they had to make puzzles somewhere, so...
Did they? Did they really? It's amazing how this section of the game is the most over-puzzly and also over-combat-y. I don't know how that's possible, but they've somehow outdone themselves in ways that I can't imagine.
Well, I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that.
Yeah, it's strange when you think about it. You're like, there's no way... And yet it is. It is both there's way too many puzzles, and there's also way too much, like, arena fights. Anyway, we have a jump to make. And I think there's only one portal left, which should be now in a, like, knee-high pile of water. Whoop. Whoop. There we go.
Off we go.
Alright. So thankfully, I'm pretty damn certain that's it, which is pretty awesome. I'm cool with very, very short little dungeony things. Especially after the last two. Holy crap.
Yeah, this one was actually easy by comparison. The real struggle was getting into it. The real struggle was getting the key.
Yeah, the real struggle is definitely getting the key and then surviving to get into the place.
Oh,
and
yeah.
of course we have this guy.
I forgot about him.
Aw, he's so lovable. Look at him.
He is kind of.
Is he missing an arm?
He is kind of adorable. I want a giant spinning ball and chain guy plushie.
It's kind of funny. Like, I like how he has little stumpy legs, and I couldn't tell if he was missing an arm or what. But ow!
He's just so adorable, especially when he's smacking you down.
He just lost adorable points right there. That, although it was a pretty damn good shot, I have to admit.
Into your brain.
So the interesting thing about this one is that it's actually kind of easier than the last one. The portals are always there. You just kind of have to line them up right.
Yep.
Go away.
It's almost easier than the first one because you don't. I mean, you still need to charge a portal, but it's not nearly as you don't have nearly as hard a time lining it up. Like, you don't
yeah, it's really more just simple positioning. And I swear, I don't know. You know, I'm not going. I was going to say I swear that one day I'll dodge that, but you know that's probably a very poor statement to make because I'll never dodge that.
Yeah, that's like saying.
Ow!
That's like saying I'll never compare elevators to Mass Effect again. We both just know better.
So, just don't even say that. Don't waste your time. Come here, I just want to jump on you and stab you in your robot brain. Oh god. So yeah, I probably should be waiting till he's stuck in the ground to do this.
This is the single most sadistic game of jump rope ever.
Come on. Do it! Nope! Nah.
You're the master of getting hit by dodgeable attacks.
Yeah, I don't understand either. I do fine in combat, and yet somehow I get hit by what is easily the most telegraphed attack ever.
It's like
I'm going to hit you with this really big thing right about... Oh, I couldn't dodge it. I don't know what happened.
Oh no, there's a train moving at me slowly, and there's no
It's
time
like
to
it
get
came
off
out of nowhere.
There's no way to get off the tracks.
Damn it!
Oh man.
I dodged into that. Like, I actively went out of my way.
To get hit by it.
That's fine, he's dead. Screw him and his stupid club.